Well, good morning, friends. I am down here at the docks this morning, and it is so cold. There is like frost all over the place, and I don't know if this little guy's not feeling well this morning, or if he's just so cold. He's trying to thaw out in the sun that's coming up, but he was down under the dock this morning. I tried to get closer, but he wasn't having it, so I just thought I'd give you a sneak peek. But it is a beautiful morning here. I'll give you a quick little pan and bring it back out so you can see. And of course, it's just beautiful with these clear skies that the rains have brought in. But one of the things I was looking at this morning when I pulled in was this little guy right here. Because if you could see in the back of his boat, he's got crab cages, so he's going crabbing. Now, a lot of these boats are all dressed up with no place to go, but he's going to be going somewhere soon here this morning. And it just reminded me of something. I just had a conversation with somebody that talked about joy and how the scriptures say that in the presence of the Lord there's the fullness of joy. Now, I've got something for us to think of, because what is your visual of that? Is that like when you get to heaven, you'll be joyful because the Lord will have finished and put an end to all evil and will be worshipped forevermore by all? Or is it where the presence of the Lord is, that now, because of the joy of our salvation, we can draw from that well and live in joy, live in enjoying, as the scriptures say. He gave us richly all things to enjoy. So when the Lord had in his mind and heart to create a place for mankind, and a place for him to enjoy, and a place for him to steward, and a place for him to walk with God and talk with God in the cool of the day, and to live in the Spirit as he did with Adam and Eve, then he would come and he would dwell with them and commune with them. And the Holy Spirit dwells inside of us. So when the Father sent his Son, and then when Jesus was here and he said, it's expedient that I go away, that the Comforter, the Holy Spirit, might come and he might dwell with you. So the presence of the Lord is with us. And if we are with and in the presence of the Lord and carrying the very presence of the Lord, the presence of God through the power of his Holy Spirit, then we ought to be the most joyous people on the earth. And we shouldn't be, no matter what the circumstances may bring, we shouldn't be crabby. We shouldn't be restless. We shouldn't be frustrated. We shouldn't be angry. We shouldn't be. And that's why even when the scriptures are talking about the new birth and putting off the things of the flesh, it talks about putting off anger as like one of the very first things noted on the list of, things that are part of an old life. That in the Spirit, when we live in the Spirit, we allow the Holy Spirit to be the one who controls us and leads us and guides us and glorifies Christ and his life inside of us and through us. Then it's a whole different enchilada, and what comes from our life is love and joy and peace, patience and kindness, goodness and faith, gentleness and self-control. These are the fruits of the Spirit. So it's just something to think about this morning. It's so funny that you can be down here on a wharf and all of a sudden get a message for the fruit of the Spirit and the works of the flesh. But the crabby cages got it for me today. So I hope you'll be blessed with that thought, even as we move through times that can seem more stressful with the hustle and bustle of many trying to get their little list of things to do done before the holidays come to a close here. But remember what the scriptures say, because, really we don't have to honor one day above another. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. So every day is a day that's a gift that God has given us to live out in its fullness, to be a blessing to the people around us, to live generously always, and to live in love, and to allow the fruits of the Spirit to be richly brought forth from our lives, so people can taste and see that the Lord is good. That's it for now, my friends. Have a great and glorious, love-filled and victorious day. Bye for now.